A domestic abuser has just been jailed for 8 years after his wife jumped from a motorway bridge and died because prosecutors proved his 18 months of violence and coercive control drove her to take her own life. This is the first case of its kind in Scotland. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what Lee Milne did to Kimberly Milne, what happened on that tragic day in July 2023, the landmark court ruling, and why this case could change how domestic abuse is prosecuted in the UK. Stick around. The details are harrowing, but important. This case from Scotland has made headlines today because it sets a major legal precedent. Lee Milne, 40, from Dundee, has been sentenced to 8 years in prison for the culpable homicide of his 28-year-old wife, Kimberly Milne. Lee and Kimberly Milne had been in a relationship that became marked by serious domestic abuse. Over 18 months, Lee subjected Kimberly to repeated physical violence, punching her, spitting on her, and a campaign of coercive and controlling behavior. This happened at different addresses in Dundee. The court heard it was a relentless pattern that left her terrified and broken. On 27 July 2023, the abuse was continuing. Kimberly jumped from a bridge onto the busy A90 motorway in Dundee. She was struck by multiple vehicles and died at the scene. Lee Milne was not there physically pushing her, but prosecutors argued that his prolonged domestic abuse directly caused her to take her own life. At the High Court in Glasgow, a jury convicted Lee Milne of culpable homicide, the first time in Scotland someone has been held criminally responsible for a partner's suicide following sustained domestic abuse and coercive control. He was also convicted of engaging in a course of abusive behavior towards her. The judge, Lady Drummond, called it a significant case. Milne showed little remorse during the trial. Today, 10th April 2026, Milne was jailed for 8 years and given a 3-year extended sentence on license after release. The judge noted the devastating impact on Kimberly's family. In victim impact statements, her loved ones described the unimaginable pain of losing her this way and the trauma that will never leave them. This verdict sends a clear message. Prolonged domestic abuse and coercive control can lead to a homicide conviction even if the abuser didn't physically cause the death. Campaigners say it could open the door for more prosecutions like this and encourage victims to come forward, knowing the justice system is starting to recognize the full lethal impact of abuse. Domestic abuse is never the victim's fault. Coercive control is a crime, and it can be fatal. If you or someone you know is experiencing abuse, physical, emotional, or controlling, please reach out for help immediately.